Hello YouTube, LD50 here, back with another video, and today we are doing a side-by-side comparison of the Flare Com and the Blastmaster Com. We're doing True Maliwan Takedown at Mayhem 11, and we have the same skill tree and weapons to do the two runs with. This is purely just to test the difference in the comms and see which one is going to be better for this build. This is an Iron Cub build, so I'm using the flare first to see if it's a better option. The flare obviously gives you increased gun damage the longer that Iron Cub is out, and the skills that it boosts are Iron Cub centric. The Blastmaster is a bit different. That's a splash damage base com. It's good for boosting redistribution, which means that you can fire for longer, which means that you get more advantage of the Blastmaster special effect, which is the longer you hold down the trigger, the more splash damage you do, up to a maximum of 100%. We are using flippers, and we have an OPQ system on this, and we have a light show on us. We are using Last Stand Victory Rush with some incendiary damage that's going to boost fire and skag then. And magazine size, and we have a Cloning Maddening Tracker, level 1 with on grenade throw, and we have Super Soldier with, I think it's the cooldown anointment, something like that. Anyway, we will go and show the gear at the end of this run. This is post record commentary, so I've recorded this and then recorded the video and then putting some commentary over the top. I'm going to be making a build showing off build video showing off this build very soon, but I do need to do the tests to see which is the best com, and I thought it would be worth putting them side by side so you can also see for yourself and make your own mind up. So one thing I'm noticing here with the flare is that we don't have extra damage at the moment because we don't have Iron Cub out. We are getting extra damage from Big Surplus, of course, because Iron Cub is on cooldown. I think it's doing okay. It's not...
Come and get it!
It's not impressing me specifically. The Super Soldier obviously gives us some ammo regen as well as redistribution, but the Blastmaster com, which we will be showing next, does boost redistribution. Right, we'll see how we do here against the Kraken. Well, it certainly seems to be doing plenty of damage. But the com does not boost Vampire. The Blastmaster com does boost Vampire. And I think that's a little bit better for keeping us alive. But generally the flare seems to be okay. So what we'll do is we'll proceed through the map. I'm going to catch up with you back at the Wotan fight, and we'll discuss things a little bit more, so see you in a moment.
with your mech tech, Maliwan.
Those are advanced mechs, but we're after something bigger. Keep going.
No refund.
So we've successfully completed the bridge, and we're going to go down now and take care of Wotan and see how we get on with Wotan.
Now that is definitely your target. Light that giant bastard up.
Seems to be giving us plenty of damage. We are reloading quite a bit because we don't have points in we don't have redistribution boosted by a comm, so we've only got the single point in there. We had a bit of a lucky second wind there. Yeah, there's definite damage drop as soon as Iron Cub goes away using the flare. Which I'm not particularly keen on, because Iron Cub obviously has a very long cooldown. There are skills that lower that cooldown, but it's not instantly back. It is an appreciable amount of time. I'm going to display the gear and the skill trees now, and then we'll make the same run again with using the Blastmaster comm. So I'll see you when we start the next run in just a moment, but take a moment to review the gear and the skill tree. I'll leave a link to the full tree breakdown in the description of this video. So we're going to start our run with the Blastmaster. Everything's pretty much the same. Well, everything is exactly the same. I think excepting I might have changed one of the flippers out, or taken it out or something, I'm not sure. Anyway, we'll proceed forward and we'll see how this does compared to the flare. Now I don't have Iron Cub out at the moment, so I'm not getting any bonuses from Iron Cub.
Another one down. Knocking him up.
One thing to note with this build is I am using efficiency engine, so that is giving me some increase to gun damage the longer the Iron Cub is out anyway, with 0.5% gun damage per second. But obviously if we get him out for 100 seconds or so, that's a 50% gun damage boost. One thing I'm noticing, I'm not reloading as often. Seem to be doing more than enough damage. I mean, we're using radiation on armor here, and yeah, just going through it. Okay, let's take a knee for a moment. Yeah, a lot of particles on the screen there, sometimes difficult to actually see the enemies. one thing to note with the Blastmaster, the special effect obviously is the longer you don't reload for, the more splash damage you do, up to a maximum of 100%, but that only applies if the weapons actually do splash damage. But it does apply to dots and other type of splash damage that you might be doing. But I prefer to use Maliwan weapons or weapons that will do splash damage with Mose. She is the splash specialist. Right, we'll go up and see how we do against the Kraken. So the damage there, not quite as noticeable perhaps as the flare. Might just be RNG in the enemies that actually spawned. But no problem taking care of it. The thing that I'm enjoying more with the Blastmaster is not having to reload, not having to manage my ammo quite as much. It's more of a point and shoot. So we're going to go down, take care of the Valkyries, and I'll catch you up at Wotan.
Those are advanced mechs, but we're after something bigger. Keep going.
So we've successfully taken care of the bridge, and we're going to jump down now and take care of Wotan. Bear in mind, obviously, it's exactly the same weapons, gear, apart from the comm, and skills that we had on the first run.
Now that is definitely your target. Light that giant bastard up.
Murder party!
I don't know whether the damage is... No, I think the damage is almost comparable to the flare. I think the flare might be giving a little bit more damage, but seems to be less reloading with this. Seems to be an easier comm to play.
All out!
There we go, that was a mistake on my part, reloading. Obviously with the Blastmaster you don't want to be reloading. The Flipper I think is a better weapon for the ammo regeneration because it deals splash. And obviously we spec'd into means of destruction, which was a chance to add ammo to our currently equipped weapon when we deal splash damage. That's a little bit of poor gamesmanship on my part. We're able to get back up again quite easily. I do think actually, looking at it here, that the Blastmaster hitting a crit
Brilliant work, Vault Hunter.
is giving us
You'll make Maliwan think twice
more
before they come at us again.
damage than the flare. Yeah, I think given side by side, I think I would still take the Blastmaster. Flare's not a bad comm, but obviously very dependent on having Iron Cub out. There are some builds you can do that will keep Iron Cub out for longer, but this is the build I'm working on at the moment, because I do quite like big surplus, and you get that on cooldown. Anyway, that's the build for today, or the run for today. I've been LD50, it's been lovely. If you have enjoyed the content, please consider subscribing to the channel and leaving me a like. It helps me to give me motivation to make more videos. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.